Hey guys. I know it's not Halloween yet, but um and can anybody guess who I am? Um as you guys know, I'm a huge IAMX fan. And they just recently recruited well, not recently, but I think like sometime back in February or March, some American named Sammy Doll, and I've been kind of stalking her, and because I kind of like her makeup looks, and I decided to recreate this look that she wore to one of the concerts. She does a lot of crazy makeup for the concerts, but I really liked this one. This one's very, very easy to do. I'm not very great at tutorials. I don't really do beauty tutorials. I'm more of a musician, so this is extremely awkward for me. But I'm just going to run you through what I actually did. Let me know if you have any questions. I can try to answer them for you. I'm no beauty expert, so don't quote me on everything. Some of the products I'm going to show you, it may work for you, it may not. As you guys know that have watched beauty tutorials before, what works for me may not work for you. So play around with things and see what works best for you. But I'm just going to run you down what I did. Starting with my face. First of all, before you put on anything, you want to make sure that your face is nice and washed, clean, remove any makeup that you had before. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to add some foundation, which is what I did, pretty much all over your face. This is a very costumey look, so you want to make sure that you have some foundation as your base, because it's going to complement the black a lot. And then what you're going to do, as soon as I find it in my bag of goodies, you're going to conceal your face. I used something called Judith August. I don't know, my sister gave it to me. And then you're just going to conceal your under eyes. I concealed a little bit around my nose, around my mouth, and any blemishes that you have. And then, taking the lightest color in the palette, if you choose to use this, you're just going to run it straight down your nose, on your cupid's bow, and on your cheekbones to give you a little bit of a highlight. Normally I would say contour, and I was looking at Sammy's rendition of it. I don't really see a lot of contour on her face, so I kind of skipped that. And I just kind of went for like a maroonish blush, which I will show you guys in a minute. This is actually from the MAC Rocky Horror set. I used kind of like a plum color. It's in Flirt and Tease, so I think that was perfect for this look. And then the next thing I did, I primed my eyes, because as you guys can see, this is very eye based, this look. My favorite primer right now is Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I've used a lot of primers, but this one seems to work the best for me. I highly recommend this Primer Potion. Any Urban Decay Primer Potion I recommend. So I did that. And then I took, ta-da, my little Rocky Horror palette that I used from MAC. For my lids, I selected this kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. I would say it's like kind of like a yellowish white, and I applied that on the bases of my eyes. For my brow bone, I used silver, like the lightest silver in the palette, and then a little bit under my eyes, because you're going to be using silver later over here. So that's what I did over here. And for my crease area, I selected the gray to start off as a base. What I did was I kind of created a little cat eye, and then put a little bit over here, and then blended it together. And then I took the black, and I pretty much did the same thing. I like to use the gray first for a little bit of a base, to make sure that I'm not messing up for whatever the reason. And then what I did was I went ahead and I lined my eyes with actually a gel liner. This is from Maybelline. It's a drugstore product, but I really like it, and it works, like, seriously. Actually, I did my eyes with it too. And in order to line your eyes kind of the way I did, I got this brush from the drugstore. It's cool because it's a blending brush at the end and then a liner brush. So what you're going to do is you're going to, after when you've lined your eyes, you're going to make sure that you have your cat eye kind of lined towards it. And then wherever you stopped at your crease, you're going to take your liner, you're going to put it in, and then you're just going to go over it. I'll show you a little bit. Without a mirror, it's going to be tough. It's kind of like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find kind of like where your waterline starts, and then you're just going to do the same thing with the liner. It takes some time. Be steady with this. I messed up so many times. My first time, I actually tried pencil my first time, and I didn't really like it. I prefer gel liner, plus it's going to last you longer. So I recommend that. Sammy, for her look, she kind of did like a silver over here. So what I did is I took liquid liner from Lush, which I think is really cool that Lush does. Lush is known for their soaps and their scrubs, but they also have makeup. And I got the silver liner over here, and I just put it where there was no black, obviously. And then I went ahead and I did the tears. There's really no wrong or right for tears. Just kind of go with how you think tears would fall. What I did was I started with these two first, and then I kind of worked my way out. And then that one kind of curved a little bit, so did this one. And then I just added 2 random strands. You don't have to do it this way, but if you want to, you can. And then, here comes the fun part. And then what I did was, I took some of these rhinestones, and then I also happened to have eyelash glue. I find that this works the best for putting on rhinestones. You may want to use tweezers for this. What I did was I dabbed a little bit of glue on my hand. I took my tweezers and I dabbed the rhinestone into a little bit of the glue, and I stuck it very carefully. You're going to mess up with this, I guarantee it, but just take your time with it. If you don't want to do the tweezer dipping into the adhesive, then what you could do is you could put a little bit of adhesive on the tips of the black tear and then stick your rhinestone with your tweezers that way. That's actually how I did it because I was just messing up. So take your time with it. You are going to mess up. Oh, and then, I don't know if you can see, but at the bottom of my waterline, I added black. You can do it with liner. You can do it with eyeshadow, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Okay, and then I also put some rhinestones. I don't know if you can see it, but I put some rhinestones in the corners of my eyes because that's what she did. And then if I can find it. This is my mascara that I'm using that I really, really like. It's from Benefit, and it's called Bad Gal. Another eyelash or a mascara that I really, really like, believe it or not, and I'm not really crazy about her products, but Michelle Phan makes a really good mascara. It's by M, I think. That's also a really, really good mascara. I really like that one. I would normally curl my lashes with my eyelash curler, and you can get that at the dollar store for like $2. It's awesome. Actually, I'd actually recommend that over getting like a really, really expensive one. And then what I did was I lined my lips. For this particular look, you kind of want it to be very doll-like. At least that's what I got the vibe of when I looked at her picture. I don't know. This one is also from MAC. This is in Vino. or any plum color. It doesn't have to be a top-notch, what do you call it, lip pencil like I have right here. It really doesn't matter. And then I just went ahead and I lined my lips. What I like to do is I like to color in the top of my lips and just kind of go like that. And then what I did is I topped it off with a berry color from Rimmel. This is a drugstore product and I love it. So doesn't matter if it's top notch or not, it all works the same. It's makeup. But anyway, and then a little trick that I like to do so that way lipstick does not go on my teeth. Well, you can do a couple things. You can do the tissue. You can kind of go over it with your finger. Or I like to do this. And then you get whatever you don't want on your teeth. Because this is going to stain. Anyway. And then what I did is I went back to my my eyeliner brush, stuck it in my gel pot, and that's where I did the little looks like Queen Amidala a little bit. You can also see it in President. I think that's where she got her inspiration from. I don't know her personally, so I don't really know. But I know it sounds gross with your eyeliner on your lips, but it's basically the same thing. I don't think it's gross. It doesn't taste weird. So if you don't want to do it that way, if you have black lipstick, I actually do. It just doesn't really work that well. It's kind of like the $5 one that I desperately needed for something, and it's just crap. So I didn't use that. So I went with my gel liner. I swear to God, this is amazing. This is like from a drugstore, and it like does me wonders. And then that's what I did for my little tattoo. This is not where Sammy has her X tattoo. I think she has it like here. I don't remember. But if you want to do it precisely like she does, then go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully I answered any of your questions. Sorry, my phone is ringing. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.